this video, I'd like to share the different fruit trees I'm growing on my farm and how I've been nurturing them. As I mentioned in a previous video, the property was originally planted with mango trees. Over the years, though, they had not been properly cared for. When I arrived 6 months ago, the first thing I did was trim the overgrown mango trees. They had become too crowded, and as a result, were no longer productive. This is what the area looked like right after the trimming. And here's how it looks 5 months later. From the smaller branches, I produced wood chips, and I stacked the bigger branches around the base of each tree. Doing this not only cleared the space between the trees of unsightly debris, but also created a natural mulch while I figure out further uses for the larger branches. My mother, who looked after the farm while I was away, also planted 2 durian trees. They must be around 7 years old now, and they've been rewarding us with big, sweet fruits. She also planted a marang tree, which by now has grown tall and sturdy. It has given us excellent fruits for several years. Recently, however, after clearing the hedges around it, I realized that the area would make an ideal spot for a strong, secure gate into the farm, except that the marang tree stood right in the middle of the potential entranceway. It was a difficult decision, but I eventually decided that I would need to cut it down. Before doing so, I propagated several marang seedlings to use as rootstocks, onto which I plan to graft branches from the original tree. It brings me some comfort knowing that even if I remove the old tree, its lineage will continue through the grafts. Avocado is a part of my daily diet, so planting an avocado tree was always in the plan. Fortunately, I was able to get a Hass avocado seedling. I planted it in a spot where I can easily check on it every day. I suspect that the seedling may be marketed, so I plan to start propagating seedlings to use as rootstocks for grafting branches from the Hass tree. In my experience, marketed trees tend not to live as long because they develop only shallow, adventitious roots, while grafted trees grow deep, sturdy root systems. During a recent visit to Baliangao, a good friend, Jude Torres, gave me seedlings of abu, a yellow-fruited relative of the star apple, kaimito. regular kaimito, Abu has less sticky sap. I've never tasted this fruit before, so I'm excited to grow it and eventually try it. To give my young fruit trees a strong start, I regularly apply natural soil amendments. Once a month, I add a handful each of blood meal for nitrogen and bone meal for phosphorus. I don't use chemical fertilizers, only organic, natural amendments. I sprinkle around 2 liters of compost. I then water the plant generously. And apply mulch around the base so the soil does not dry up easily. I am also nurturing 2 sentimental plantings. When my grandchildren visited in August, they snacked on longan fruits and tossed the seeds around the backyard. A few of those seeds sprouted, so I've planted them as a reminder of their visit. And during our trip to Baliangao, my grandsons AJ and Levi found a coconut they both fell in love with. So much so that they argued over who should take it home. AJ wanted to bring it to New Jersey and Levi to Sydney. To settle the issue, I promised to plant the coconut here on the farm and name it the AJ and Levi coconut tree. While vegetable gardening will remain the main focus of my farm, I'm making sure to reserve space for the fruit trees my family and I enjoy the most.